Wow. Ah. True. Wow. All of us are work in progress. All of us are in the middle of our journey, wherever that journey leads. Only we individually know, right? Hello friends, my name is Benoit Kim, a licensed psychotherapist and your favorite yapper. Welcome back. What a beautiful redemption arc last week. Moral of the lesson is, it is not over until it is over. Assassination Zero, Samsonian, Helixi, Jin Ichimaru, and Roxy Love are the founding tier sponsors of my videos. Shout out to your support and shout out to every single Patreon member, YouTube family out there. Thank you so much for staying tuned and sit back, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. All right, hopefully today will be a little bit lighter on the emotional intensity. Whoa. As soon as I said today's episode might be a little bit lighter, we're starting with this enemy within enemy with this Superman. Whoa. I see. So I guess this episode we're focusing more on Takashi's callback, how resonated and how moved he was, and how Kosei changed Takashi's life, just like how Kosei changed Emi's life. It's okay. Bewildered. Why not? Wow. Oh, of course it reached her. That's a through line, and every performer so far, every single one of them played and finished playing and delivered an absolutely beautiful performance with the exact same goal, same hope. Will it reach her? Will it reach him? For Takashi and Emi. But for Kosei, will it reach her? Every single one of them with different playing styles, different personalities, different backgrounds. Every single one of them were playing for one person. I find that very beautiful. And that's what I mean. And that's what the show's been revealing so far. Music truly is relational, right? Playing for someone is so much better than playing for the music sheets and playing for the accolades. And of course, Kosei's someone, Kosei's why, his North Star, has been replaced from his mother to now Kaori. And I said a lot about that, right? So I'm not gonna yap too much about that right now. Oh, Takashi walks out. He's disappointed? No life is enough. I still find that shirt just so ironic. No life is enough. Worn by someone that was a walking dead, a living dead person until recently. Interesting. I got goosebumps. Wow, so this judge with a very stern face, he understood what Kaori or what Kosei was doing. A competition is sacred garden of music. It is no place for soul searching. First of all, bars. Secondly, sounds like Kosei's performance and his emotional language through the expression of his performance resonated with many people, and many people understood what he was trying to say. But of course, different recipients with different intention have different impacts. Kaori was touched because she knew, but the judge was maybe disappointed that, hey, this is a competition. Everyone, not just you, Kosei, everyone comes here with the goal. And maybe the judges thought Kosei's soul-searching performance was tainting and diluting the sacredness of the competition. I don't really have a stance in that, since I don't really know, but I respect Kosei stepping up, obviously. And of course, the judges and them, they do not know, and they have no idea what Kosei is going through internally and what that soul-searching performance symbolized for him and everyone else that knows him. Prickly. Whoa, who this? Oh, he knows her. I love that she called him Mr. Mediocre. There's so much endearment in that. There's no judgments. I think she called him mediocre because she is naming the symptom. She's externalizing how he's feeling, like, oh, he bombed it, yada yada. And also I think she's saying that to buffer the impact of what the other judge said, right? It's a sacred place, you tainted it, it's no place for soul searching. I know it sounds very counterintuitive, but by being air quote vulgar, she's actually taking away the pressure and that guilt away from Kosei. Very endearing, Mr. Mediocre. Because no one calls him that, right? He lives with this immense pressure and identity of a human metronome, whether that's been in hiatus in the last 2 years or not. But here comes an endearing, maybe former mentor, former teacher. She's like, hey, Mr. Mediocre. All right, it's very lighthearted. Again, I think the intention is very clear for me. It's to relieve some of his pressure and stress. They look like they're related. Oh, new man. Good for you. Was she his original teacher? Yo, dude, Wataru, you're really a cougar hunter. Yo. Japan's leading pianist. Dang. Wow. Wow. Aww. Aww. Ah, she feels for him. Oh, she's held him since he was a baby. Oh, through this lovely flashback before the mom got sick, before the mom got her terminal stage cancer, she was so nice. Even as a very well-known pianist herself, she had no expectations, no tiger mom tendencies. And she's like, he is my treasure. His well-being comes before my dreams and my expectations. His well-being comes first, full stop. Yet through the progression of her illness, through the poor developed prognosis of her irreversible health condition, obviously that pressure, all that trauma, abuse things happens. But of course, none of us are, I mean, even abusers, right? Not every abuser started as abusers necessarily. Many of the abusers were abusees. Not to take light or undermine their impact by any means. But the point is with Kosei's mom, just like many abusers out there who inflicted trauma on other people, who hurt their loved ones, they themselves are hurt because hurt people hurt people. But I love this contextualization and showing the audience through a more comprehensive, holistic picture that Kosei's mother has not always been that person. She was a loving, thoughtful, caring, gentle mother first, before everything else happens. Very important nuances. Wow, Kosei was a genius since the get-go. Oh. She's like a family friend, family auntie. Stink eye. Well, first of all, how are they defying gravities with their stink eyes? How are they floating midair? Wow. Before her petting him, obviously she smiled with her eyes and her mouth. Wow, you didn't come for the results. This is the first time she probably glimpsed into his old identity. When he played that Twinkle Twinkle Little Stars, when he played piano for its pure love, for the sake of it, without any attachments or strings, with accolades or competition. That's why she's like, amazing. So great and so happy to hear those beautiful words from you. And then she's like, ha ha ha, you sucked ass, you stink. Oh, what a loving mentor. That's true.
ロングの子ショートの子うん嘘ついても
True.
ピアノが歌ってたじゃん君が好きです
Wow. I love you. Oh, this is the reason why the other prickly judge. That's why I'm sure, again, musicians, they speak the same language. Freedom of expression. He understood the language of I love you. And I'm sure he's like, what is this? This competition ain't no place for you to sing your love song. Be your lovebirds with whoever your other person you're sending this message to. Like, come on, be serious. Show some respect to other competitors. With this explanation, I kind of see where that prickly judge is coming from. But of course, I side with Kosei because he's the MC. But yeah, they get it. I love you. Wow.
無自覚
Wow, wow,
それ
wow.
とも気づかないふり隠
Wow.
れていた感情引きずり出す
Wow. Let it ring, baby.
じゃ近いうちに
Oh, that's deep. She's like, better brace yourself. What is she telling him to brace himself? Brace for the impact and the reveal of all these dormant, hidden emotions coming out, like a spring well, like a blossoming flower. And remember, he's been conditioned because of his mom's abuse and trauma to suppress and deny his emotions. And now he's going to experience this floodgate emotions and all the emotions he's been suppressing, denying for X amount of years until now. They're going to all come forward like the spring. Nothing can stop the season of spring from coming. A season is by design, just like his emotions. That's why she's like, oh, you may not fully recognize and reconcile with your emotions yet, but I got it. So as a senior, as a former mentor, as your family friends, watch out because your emotions gonna take you over in the most beautiful way. But it's something that he's not familiar or used to. So he's definitely gonna maybe struggle with it because it's a new experience, uncharted territory. Super deep.
そんなんじゃない
Yeah, it is, bro. You're the only oblivious
こ
one.
れは単なる感謝で
Nah. Oh, look at Kari.
友達を好きな女の子なんだから
Oh my gosh. Here's his Kosei's denial. I think he's in partially denial. He's partially oblivious because he's just a middle schooler, 8th grader at the end of the day. But also partially, I think he's trying to protect himself. He's being emotionally avoidant with his expressed emotions and how Kaori may feel. Sure, there's the bro code, Watari and all that. But obviously, we all know Watari's pretty much given them the green light, right? That's why Watari was openly crushing on Emi and looking for cougars with Kaori next to him. He knows. Kosei is the only one that is oblivious. But again, the point is, Kosei, out of his trauma of losing his loved ones and the loss of his mother, he's protecting himself. He's building him a shell, a cocoon, a wall. Now it's just gratitude. Nothing more than that. And he's like, she doesn't get it. No, you don't get it, Kosei. But it's okay. You'll get there.
僕は友人 A なんだから
You're at least friend A plus by now, you know?
通過者を張り出します
And I agree with what that Miss Psycho said. She's like, at least you should stay for the results. He's not staying for himself because he's not here for the results. I think it's still worthwhile for the performer to stay behind because every competitors, every performance, they pour their heart out, blood, sweat, and tears to be here, sharing the same stage. So as a competitor, I think it's out of respect for your fellow competitors and performers and musicians to stay for the announcement of results. It's a respect thing. Everyone's asking about Rima. I mean, rules are rules, right? Still got DQ'd. Oh, Takashi's heart crushed. Aww. Oh, Kosei's his hero.
当然だな中断しちゃったもんな
Aww. Aww. Oh. Oh, there's a second layer of why she asked Kosei to stay. In addition to everything I said, it's also so he can feel the emotions of everyone else. Because remember, every time Kosei competed, he annihilated and he just walked out. because he knew he was pretty much guaranteed to win based on his pattern, repetitions, and meticulous, methodical playstyle. So this is probably the first time he stayed for the results where he didn't win and got to witness the mixed emotional states of everyone else. Because to feel his own emotions, which is a new thing for Kosei, he also needs to learn how other people process their emotions. Because we all have mirror neurons. Definition right here. Mirror neurons. We like to mirror what other people do. And I'm sure many of us have heard the saying or pro tip of whenever you want to build a rapport with someone new, build a relationship with someone new, even like an interview for job or school, anything, you mirror what they do. If they're drinking like a cup of coffee or water, you drink yours as well. If they're cross their arms, you can cross their arms. If they cross their legs, you can cross their legs. You don't want to do it in an unnatural, mimicky way. But if you do that naturally, it actually activates our mirror neurons and makes us feel closer to you because we feel like we're mirroring each other because humans are social animals and most of our behaviors are learned and conditioned. So with this mirror neurons being activated, Kosei is going to resonate and feel what they feel, which will further enable him to feel what he needs to feel, right? So deep. Wow. It's okay, guys. Your effort counts. Takashi's like a sulking ex. He's like the side chick, you know?
今まで何やってきたんだよ。俺の目標はってあんな無茶苦茶な演奏しやがって。あの強い
Turning in that train wreck into a performance. And I get it. I feel what Takashi's feeling. He feels disillusioned. His psychological ideal, his hero, his center of his universe, Arima Kosei, shattered. It really is an upsetting feeling when someone you put on the pedestal for so long. And remember, Takashi only re-entered this competition that he already won last year for Arima. So of course he's going to feel like many of his efforts were wasted. And he's like, oh my gosh, my hero died, shattered. The idea of Kosei died and shattered. But that's the thing, right? That's the danger. That is a looming danger of putting anyone on the pedestal. Because when we put someone on the pedestal, no matter how close we are to them, that's not the point. The point is, you can never put a real person on the pedestal. Instead, we often put an idea, a concept of our perception about who we think they are on the pedestal. And any idea will be shattered because humans are not ideas. Ideas are dead. An image, psychological ideal is fixed, rigid. But humans, we are fluid. We are dynamic. We are holistic. That's why the idea is shattered. That's why Takashi is struggling. And I understand. I get it. Almighty Arima. The lonely pianist. Ah.
なのになんでそんな顔してんだよ。ヒーローは必ず勝つんだ。これじゃまるで人間じゃねえか。
It's like you're actually human. Wow. This is what Takashi's playstyle mimics more of the former Kosei the human metronome. And Emi played similar to Kaori, playing out of emotions, whereas Takashi's more technicalities. And obviously makes sense. The seemingly perfect, flawless Kosei became his idol because he gravitates more towards the technicality. But he says it's like you're actually human. Fascinating. There's so many layers and so much emotion and sentiment in that one statement. It's like you're actually human. Wow.
そうか。めちゃくちゃだったか。じゃあまた不細工な演奏しちゃったんだな。聞こえないって噂だ。
Oh, he can. Yeah, wow. Wow. Oh, he gave his all.
それでも不細工な演奏なんだとしたら、それは。
Wow. Oh. Oh, Emmy's in love.
モーツァルトは旅をしろと言った。
Oh, go on a
こ
journey.
の先に何があるのかなんて
Go on a journey of exploration, discovery, rediscovery. Go on a journey of self-discovery. My goodness, dude.
わからない。でも僕らは歩き出したんだ。
Yes.
旅の途上にいる。
Oh, all of us are work in progress. All of us are in the middle of our journey, wherever that journey leads. Only we individually know, right? But all of us are work in progress. It is not over until it is over. People, this is what I mean. Oh my gosh. Kosei. Wow. I'm sure Kaori and Emmy are just like, oh my gosh, this is the Kosei. This is the version of Kosei we've been longing, waiting, praying for. Here he is. Wow. Wow. Everyone is stunned. Wow.
そうだ。
Kosei the poet.
僕は君と同じ。
Wow. Amen, brother. Wow. Wow.
あいつ。
Wow. Yes. Yes.
あいつ
Oh,
の
look at Emmy.
少しだけいたずらっ子が顔を覗かせていた。
Wow. Wow, musicians really are different, huh? I didn't get any of that. I did not pick up on any of those.
なんか声かけろよ、椿。初めて負けと。
Nah. He ain't no depressed.
大丈夫だから。
Bro, talking out loud. Ah, you see, that's why Kaori said nothing, because Kaori knows, because only Kaori and Kosei speak the same language. Tsubaki and Watari, they're more athletes, right? I never thought music could be a language barrier, but it makes sense. Those are bars, though.
なんだよ、あの演奏。今まで何やってきたんだよ。
私は
Oh, he's gonna start running?
人間。
Oh, yeah, he's so, of course, frustrated and disappointed. That's true. I'm gonna break free.
スターになり損ねちまった。
Oh, all those memories. Oh, background music. Action starting. Oh, aw.
だよ、この感情。
He is running free. He's trying to literally and physiologically break out of his old self. This is him coming out of his cocoon to become a blossoming, beautiful butterfly. And he's like, what are these things? What are these emotions and feeling? This is exactly what the senpai or sensei cautions him against. Be aware, you will experience this floodgate moments of all emotions flooding forward, which you've never experienced before. Be aware.
何かが突き動かす。
Great storytelling.
走れ。走れ。
Running against the train.
そうだ。僕はつば。同じ人間なんだ。
Ah!
手がおかしくなった。
And out of Tsubaki, Watari, and Kari, who started chasing after him, only Kari smiled because she understood. She knows exactly what is going through Kosei's mind.
おかえり、かおり。どうだった、有馬くん。
超面白かった。来てるわよ。ああ、なんだろう。着替えてくるね。
Oh, that's Kaori's parents? They own a cake shop?
もう汗でベトベト。
Oh, fatigue. Oh no. That performance wasn't just emotionally draining for Kosei. It's also emotionally draining for Kaori because she's the recipient of that love song that Kosei performed. And it's very taxing for her energetically, emotionally. That's why I think she's crashing out and she's really tired. Ah, Kaori. Kaori. Yeah, she's crashed out, dude. What's that? Towa? She came to check in on Kosei? Also, was Kosei's door unlocked and she just walked in? Or she has a spare key as a family friend? But yeah, I guess, yeah, Kosei is right. He absolutely practices until he passes out. Just another day in Kosei.
あれ、瀬戸さん、おはようございます。
してみたんだよ、バカ野郎。入れてやろうか。一人で帰ります。服も自分で脱ぎます。
Oh, so much love. Wow.
夜通しぶっ倒れるまで弾いていたのね。
I mean, playing till you pass out, obviously it's very dramatic and it really, really showcases his absolute dedication. But obviously in real life, that's so unhealthy, right? Whatever obsession, whatever hobbies, whatever interests, whatever passion projects we all have, let's find an active balance, huh? Let's give it all, dedicate it and all that. Of course, that's given. But let's not practice till we pass out. That is super, super toxic, obviously.
ヒロちゃん。なんだよ。しっかり男の子やってんじゃん。
Boys will be boys, as in boys be reckless. That's what she's saying. Like she appreciates his dedication, but part of her, she's like, yeah, that's no bueno. Let's not keep this up.
どうぞ。ひろこさんはブラックですよね。
暑いところ持たないの。
The free range parents.
2年ぶりだからね。
Oh, heart to heart conversation. Spring, love, Kaori. Ah, beautiful, beautiful day. I love Watari's dude laugh. Obviously, he's talking to a girl. I'm dead.
もうすぐ夏休みか。
ない。私たちに休息なんてないわ。
All right.
招待状？
東和ホールって母ちゃんと
Oh,
昴生が
round
出た
two?
大会の？ガ
Yeah.
ラコンサートとは何かを記念して催される特別公演の音楽コンクールの優勝者&上位入賞者の活
Wow. Wow. Big deal.
スポーツで言うとエキシビションマッチみたいなもん？
100点。
A plus.
そのガラコンサートに主催者推薦で私たちが招待されたの。
Wow. Promoter's choice, aka people's choice.
私と
And you, me and you, wink wink, Kosei pick up the, yeah, pick up the sign.
おお、最強コンビ復活じゃん。
君はどうする？
That's progress. Kaori is becoming less pushy because she's seen how much progress and effort Kosei's been exerting. Since this is my gosh, I don't know. I didn't mean to say horny. This whole journey, ever since this whole journey has begun, Kaori's getting less pushy. She's becoming more thoughtful, more gentle. That's why she's not imposing and assuming and pressuring him to play. Just because they're invited does not mean he has to play. But rather, she's taking a step back through a more gentle, compassionate approach. She's like, hey, what are you going to do? It's a gentle invitation rather than coercing or forcing him like in the previous episodes, right? That's also progress for Kaori. Oh, iconic shot.
ガラコンサートでやる曲は決まってるの？
Oh, I mean, obviously Kosei said yes. His journey has begun, baby. He's going to keep going. There's no turning back to his old self of loneliness, bottom of the sea, feeling stuck, taunted by the ghost of his mother and trauma of the past. Renewal.
これって
暗いすら愛の悲しみ。
愛の悲しみ。
Love sorrow. Yo! Kaori cannot be dropping more obvious hints. Come on, Kosei. When will you realize?
ガラコンでこれやるの普通もっとメジャーで派手なやつやるよ。これは地味だよ。
いいのいいの。
Subdued, more
私たち
subtle.
なんておまけなんだしさ。逆に目立つよ。ガラコンは目立ってなんぼっしょ。
違うのにしよう。もっとかっこいいやつ。
Oh, I love violins. Just an awesome instrument. So classy.
あなたを落とした私なんかバイオリニスト失格なのに。
Oh. Oh.
でね。
Please bear with me for a little bit longer. How long is that a little bit longer? Oh my gosh, dude. Obviously, she's talking about her, you know, limited mortality and her dying.
小さな背中。触れれば崩れてしまいそうな。
She looks like she's so tiny she could crumble, but that tiny back carried the emotional weight in the awakening of Kosei. Small back, tiny back, but massive responsibility and massive empowerment.
やろっか。
頑張って.
4月のある日、変なバイオリニストに出会ったんです。
Wow.
傍若無人、優位が独尊。でも好きな人に見せる笑顔は天使のよう。
Hmm.
慣れ親しんだ舞台には
Wow.
僕の知らない光景があった。
A first spring, or yeah, first spring in his life.
僕はもう一度その光景を体験したい。
Aww.
だから僕は思ったんです。
Oh, I like to become a really weird pianist. A pianist that plays and expresses his emotions, more like Kaori. Less so like his old, rigid, inflexible human metronome self. That is 2, symbolism. 1, cognitive flexibility. And 2, emotional flexibility. Again, machines and robots and zombies, they're not flexible. They're rigid. They are what they are. But humans, on the other hand, we are ever expansive, dynamic, flexible. Kosei is becoming more human-like. And he's shedding his old self as zombie and Walking Dead to the side. No more. Here's a new me, is what Kosei is saying. Ha! Man.
なら後見人は私以外いないでしょ。
Oh, she's
何よ
back.
嫌そうな反応。
Aww. Dude, what a flex, bro. Just casually, Japan's, your country's leading pianist, volunteers to be your sensei. Wow, Arima Kosei, you are so beloved. And this is a encouraging messaging for everyone watching. Despite the burden of trauma, despite the past, if we really open our eyes and really open up our horizon, we will notice and realize that there's so many other loving support, so many positive, beautiful things in our lives. Despite how broken the world is, the beauty of humanity ever shines if you really pay attention. Case in point, Arima Kosei. Oh, I love the music. Let's go! They really look similar too.
お願いします。
Aww.
僕にピアノを教えてください。
New era, baby. New era.
ちょっともっと真面目にやってよ。
やってるってば。初めての音合わせだもん。あんなもんだよ。
Alright. Oh, wait, what? Dude, I literally thought she just jumped off the bridge of the Brave into the water at night for no reason. Okay, it wasn't the case. Aww.
綺麗だね。
Fireflies. Oh! Nah, she caught it.
消えそうで弱々。でも精一杯光ってる。
Shining with its all
特訓
might.
特訓。
Just like Kosei's performance. He gave it his all. He left everything on stage.
チビだ
Oh, lights of life. Mm.
どうでしたか久しぶりのコンクールは
Now this is Kaori becoming the emotional anchor, being she's playing the role of a facilitator. She's facilitating and guiding and containing Kosei by debriefing and decompressing about his performance. Because I'm sure there's a lot of emotions that's coming up as we saw, and Kaori picked up on that. So now, to close out the episode, she's like, hey, how was that performance? She's helping Kosei to discover, name, acknowledge, and recognize his emotions, and he's helping him facilitate this emotional processing. Very important. We need to process our emotions. Wow, yes.
ある人は敵外心かもしれない。 憧れや願い、自己顕示欲、
Wow.
届けた。
Wow, did you see that? The last flashback of Kosei wasn't his 8th grade self, but a flashback to when he first started with the innocent smile. His inner child. Wow. Even, oh man, the transitions, the edits, even the flashbacks, so poetic.
みんな個人的な思いに支えられていた。
Yeah, you
僕
did.
のままで。
君は
Even the lyrics of the background music, I will send my dreams to the leisurely sky so I can listen close. Oh, do you know who's listening close to Kosei's perspective, story, and experience? Kaori. She's literally here with him, gifting him with her presence. That's why we call presence in the present time a gift that keeps on giving, like a present, right?
君は心に何を持って
Presence is a gift.
何を支えにしたの
You, he leaned on her. Kaori knows. Oh, goosebumps. Look at this sight.
君がいたんだ。
Oh, he said it. Wow. Is that an official profession of love? Wow. Sorry for muting the music. I am like a flower that bloomed and withered again long ago. But for Kosei, it's not long ago, it is now. He's a flower that's blooming now, ever brighter than ever before, with him being more honest and attuned with his emotions.
僕は旅をする。
Yes, sir.
降り注ぐ。追い求めて。
Wow. Oh.
その後ろ姿を追い求めて。いつかきっと。
Oh.
来るまで。
Until the day I can walk by your side, but obviously with the pending tragedy, whenever he's ready to walk by her side, she may not be there. Oh, fuck. Too soon? Oh my gosh. Oh. Let's go home to emotional safety.
僕がいつもそばにいて
Oh, I literally just said this. I'm not always going to be around to help you. Oh.
得られると
Oh.
限らないんだよ
Ah.
チャーリー
And as soon as she said that, I will not always be around to help you, that Firefly's light went out, symbolizing, obviously, anticipated death. Episode 11 is called The Light of Life. Oh, and Charlie Brown. Oh, yo. Sometimes children in cartoons drop the hardest knowledge bombs, right? Charlie Brown. Man, wow. Wow. Yeah, that was enough said. As always, guys, thank you guys for tuning in. And as always, I just want to take a moment to really appreciate and shout out the big donor, Scientia Tridents, for making a generous donation to allow me to finish the series. Because not many of you guys know, but I've actually been losing money on my Your Lie in April series because I spend more on editing than actual how much I'm making on YouTube AdSense because of the low engagement. And Scientia Trident's generosity decided to donate and allow me to finish the entire seasons with everyone, regardless of how low the YouTube ad revenue has been. So thank you so much, Science Tridents, and everyone else. Thank you guys for tuning in. And remember, we matter, we are worthy. And let's take some inspirations from Kosei. Let's remember that it is not over until it is over. And all of us are in the middle of a journey, and all of us are work in progress. I see so much hope and beauty in that. And as always, thank you for tuning in. Until next time. Peace.